I knew that I loved her after just a few weeks of dating her. I was like, this girl is perfect for me.
I had strong feelings for him from the time I met him.
We just met online, like, small town here, everyone knows everybody, so we just kind of met online.
Well, we've seen each other in passing because it's a small town, but we actually started talking online.
Started talking, we went to the movies for our first date.
And then we officially met at the movies. We were like super nervous around each other, so I guess he just kind of made me nervous, but I liked him though, of course.
And she was nice, she was kind of quiet the first time we met, but we talked all the time. My parents loved her almost right away, just loved everything about her. She was, I mean, my parents love anybody, but they just love Lachelle. I mean, anytime, when we first started dating, Mom kept asking when I was going to bring her over for her to meet her and all kinds of stuff like that.
They really liked him at first. Well, at first, they always like him. I mean, I don't know, they said they liked him anyway. They said that he was really nice, and they liked how he wasn't like super quiet or anything like that, or super shy.
And then my friends, they were my friends. They took to her right away, just like they normally do anybody else. And they've kept it really interesting ever since. The first date was real simple. We had actually planned to meet that Friday, and we didn't. We were both busy, and I think she had gone to Dallas, and I had done something, and we were both just like, we'll just meet up another time. We met up the next Monday and went to the movies.
The first date, well, we went and watched Into the Storm at the movies. I don't know if that would be considered the first date. That's the first time we met. He kind of considers going to Red Lobster as our first date, kind of. The first time we met was at Into the Storm, and we watched the movie, and just made each other super nervous. So I don't know if that counts as a first date. But the other dates that we count as the first date is at Red Lobster, and I think we went to a movie too.
It was right after a show. It was right after JB, the Saturday or Friday night performance of JB. We got out, we went to Applebee's, everyone ate. She sat with all of the people that had been in JB with me. And that was interesting because that was the first time she met any of my friends, and they were all pretty crazy.
The first kiss. Well, I remember we were at Applebee's with a couple of friends, and I know there was a couple of times before the first kiss we were kind of awkward around each other, like we were meaning to kiss but it never happened. So it was a well-anticipated kiss.
I was walking her to her car. It was like the third, fourth time we'd been out together, and I was like, I'm just gonna kiss her this time. And I did, I just kissed her. I knew that I loved her after just a few weeks of dating her. I was like, this girl is perfect for me.
Okay, well, I had strong feelings for him from the time I met him, but I think the first time I knew I really, really loved him was like one time I was sick and I was on bed rest because I was like having dizzy spells and throwing up and everything, so they put me on bed rest, and then he was there for me like every day, and so then I knew he really cared for me, and like even though I was cranky because I was sick, he put up with me still, so I was like, he must really like me.
I did, but she said it a few minutes after I said it.
Like, because he did it when we were watching TV, and then I fell asleep. Well, I fell asleep. I wasn't fully asleep yet, and then he was like, "Are you awake?" but I was like, hey, I'm about to fall asleep, so I'm not gonna say anything.
And I said it while she was sleeping. I thought she was sleeping, but she heard me.
And then he whispered it to me, and then he didn't think I heard, because I never said anything immediately, because I was like, oh crap, he thinks I'm asleep. And then so like a little bit later I told him I love him too, but he was like, I didn't know you heard me. It was pretty funny.
So when we first started dating, we went to Sherman, we went to Red Lobster, we went to the movies, did all of that in Sherman on our very first date, like as an official couple.
He reenacted our first date, what he considered our first date at Red Lobster. So, and he told me to dress up, so I dressed up and we went to Red Lobster.
So when I proposed to her, I did the same thing. I took her back to Red Lobster, took her back to the movies. We were coming back to the car to go home, and I proposed to her right by my car. I'm extremely excited, not only to get married to get the wedding over with, but I love Shell. I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with her.
I'm ready to get it over with. I'm excited, but I'm ready to get it over with. Like, I don't know. I'm just ready to be married.
Shell, I love you more than anyone I've ever loved in my life. I know that we've had our troubles and we worked through them. I just cannot wait to be married to you. I have thought about it every day since before I proposed. And I just can't wait for it to be real, for me to be able to go around saying that you are my wife. And then I get to spend the rest of my life with someone that I truly love. I love you.
I just want to tell you that I love you more than anything, and I'm super excited to marry you, and I'm just ready to get our life started. We can have all the puppies, and maybe eventually a family, which technically we will be a family, but I mean a bigger family. Not that much bigger though. And I can't wait to get a house together and just go through all the steps of marriage. I'm just super excited to do it all, and I'm super excited to do it all with you. And I just love you.